Hey, what's good everyone? It's MA76B-Ball. I'm back at it again with another video for you. And today I've got episode 7 of the first on court series. And I've got the Adidas CrazyLight Boost 2016. You can't see it as usual with the light bouncing off of it. There you go, close up, close up. And so yeah, this is just the first on court, initial feelings or feedback on the shoe. So just my little disclaimer, it's not a full performance review. It's just the excitement of taking a brand new shoe out to play for the very first time. And so I was at an outdoor court for a couple hours this morning, and I slipped these on and I just did some shooting drills and left and right dribbles and just trying to move around in the shoe and get a feel for it. And so let's just start off with the traction. In hand, just as I rub my hand right here, the rubber is very, very sticky. This particular colorway does not feature the Continental rubber, but the aggressive tread, just do a little close up here, hopefully you can see it, there we go. It goes in all kinds of directions there. It's a great design, good stuff by Adidas, and I am really looking forward to putting them on the hardwood tonight. I'll be playing tonight for another couple hours and see how they do there. I'm expecting big things. But anyways, back to the outdoor court that I was at this morning. It was all right. When I was just moving around and just shooting around and etc., it was totally fine. But when I actually did like the specific traction test and also the containment test, things were a little bit different there. They started to slide a little bit, but whatever. The shoe is not meant for outdoors, it's meant for indoors, so we'll see how it goes tonight. The materials that they use are pretty sweet. It's my first experience again. You might have heard in the last video, this is my very, very first pair of Adidas shoes, and so yeah, it's my first experience with Boost and also with the Jacquard upper. So to the eye, the material is very pleasing aesthetically. To the feel, it's not too soft, it's not too stiff. It's somewhat reminds me of the performance woven on the Jordan 29, maybe just a little bit sturdier than that. And yeah, that was cool. There was no problems there. It felt nice to the foot. Yeah, that's about that. The lacing system. The lacing system was, for me, was kind of a stand-up feature. Super easy to lace up. I didn't have to tug too hard, and that was a nice little feature. However, for whatever reason, on my right foot, I did have to retie 3 times, I think, while I was out there for 2 hours. So we'll see if that occurs again tonight while I'm playing indoors. Hopefully not. Now, of course, the Boost cushioning, we all know by now that Boost, what did they say? Boost is life. And it was very, very noticeable in the heel, without a doubt. It is obviously stacked up, quite a bit thicker there. And then underfoot, I didn't really feel it too much, but it wasn't a bad thing either. So, it was reactive when I was pushing off for the layups, and it was comfortable when I was raising up for jump shots and stuff like that. Mind you, I was only out there for 2 hours. So those are my initial thoughts on the shoe. I'll cut away to some live footage and point out a few things, and let's see what happened out there. So just a quick drill here for foot speed, and I was just completely paying attention to the boost underneath the ball of my foot. There wasn't anything, really giving or bouncing back, but it wasn't a bad thing either. And then just coming down, checking the same thing. The impact protection is there, but it's nothing like the boost in the heel of the shoe. So I was trying to show to the camera here the boost giving in the heel, so you can see the impact or the boost at work. But when I did, you can see the big gaping hole that I ended up getting, and that is related to the fact that I had to retie them so many times. So we'll see how that breaks in. Now right here, I'm gonna whoop. There you go. So that's what I was talking about, the traction outdoors, but I don't think that'll be the case when I get it to the indoor court tonight. One other thing that actually stood out with the shoe, it being called the CrazyLight. The shoe was not crazy light. I found the shoe actually kind of on the heavy side in comparison to the Curry 2.5 or my Kobe 9s. So that is a bit of a kind of a turnoff, I guess. It's not a major factor in the beginning, but as
as the hours go by and you start to fatigue a little bit, and it's nice to have that shoe that's a little bit lighter. I didn't actually weigh the shoes, I didn't compare them, but just in hand, it did feel like the Adidas model was heavier.
So there you go, that is my initial thoughts, the first 2 hours in the Adidas CrazyLight Boost 2016. And again, I'll put another 2 hours in it on it tonight, another 2 hours tomorrow, and then same thing, hopefully 6 hours next weekend. And then, once I hit 16 hours, I'll do the full performance review. So that's it, guys. Thanks for dropping by the channel. I've received a few questions about this shoe already, and over on Instagram. So I'm, really want to get quite a few hours onto this and answer your questions. But I don't want to answer anything right now because I've only used it for a short amount of time. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope all is good out there, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys. Peace.